Yeah, man. I'm reading through this. I'm like, yeah. Well, no, I'm not even surprised. Look at every last comment is talking about Jessica. Jessica Tarlov is trending. Yeah, from this clip that we're from the show, from the five. Look at everybody. She needs to be fired. She needs to grow up. Boy, get rid of Jessica immediately. She is hopeless. Boy. Jessica has to go. I'm literally just reading off the comments, y'all. Jessica has to go. I'm asking everyone to complain to Fox and demand her to step down. Oh boy, you just can't make this up, man. You just can't make this up. Jessica needs to be fact checked. It. Why does Fox let her drama continue? Man, y'all know. I think Fox know it. It brings up the ratings. It brings up the engagement. You know, when you bring up the engagement, it brings up the ratings. Yeah, if you get what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But hey, man, don't let them bury this. Don't let them bury it. Do not let them bury this, man. We are in a big fight to get our country back, man, right now. And we got to continue to stomp in the ground, Patriots. Huge shout out to my brothers and sisters around the world. I love you guys, man, and I am wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. Things are getting crazier and crazier every single day. Millions of people are struggling right now. People are dying, dropping like flies, have died. Okay? So I want that to be known, man. We are in big trouble. And like I say, prayers to you guys and your family, prayers for America. We don't know what to expect any time from now. Anything could happen. Anything. You know? So let's go and jump in, y'all. Gotta clean my glasses. You know, I got to put my glasses on, make sure. You know, I gotta put my glasses on like some of them true patriots. You know, y'all know my true patriots, y'all know how we rock, baby. You know what I'm saying? I might need to fill my cup up today with some moonshine. Good sweet moonshine. What flavor should we go with, y'all? That apple pie moonshine? That strawberry or that cherry moonshine? Yeah. But boy, Jessica Tarlov. Can't make this up, man.
A rambling address where he laid out, that was Joe Biden in a rambling address where he laid out a plan to break up the Supreme Court and then told a lot of great stories from the 70s. You had something you wanted to say before he so rudely interrupted you, Brian Kilmeade.
Well, I just think he just made the Supreme Court even more political if it's indeed possible. And he brings up Project 25 and Roe v. Wade. And then he doesn't bring up the fact that John Roberts, the Supreme Court justice, saved Obamacare. And I just think he had an opportunity to balance it out. But it's a campaign speech that he was probably going to make, only the part where Kamala Harris was this great leader of the future probably wasn't in the original copy that he was going to say last week because he dropped out on Sunday. It's a little disappointing, but now the Supreme Court's going to be dragged through it. And I think that every time these Supreme Court justices, instead of walking around with pride, they're going to walk around feeling like they're a target.
And I just want to say something about it, too. I mean, he started this. He talked about fundamental fairness and you know, that they're going to undermine the civil rights protections. Well, Biden worked with 5 Southern senators and Robert Byrd when he came to the Senate to block integrating public schools via busing. Those 6 senators had filibustered the Civil Rights Act in 1964, and he called Byrd his mentor. So, you know, I mean, this guy just says one thing.
He gave his eulogy.
Yeah, he gave his eulogy. And then the other thing, they keep talking about making sure that these Supreme Court justices have an ethics guideline. Sotomayor's staff was always prodding people and colleagues and libraries to buy her books. I mean, don't make it about just one side. But anyway.
Well, those things aren't.
Those things aren't what?
Clarence Thomas and Sonia Sotomayor are not comparable. I mean, Elena Kagan even
I'm not so
sent
sure
back
about
bagels.
that.
Oh,
Wait,
boy.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, boy.
Okay. You want to make a criticism about Thomas? I should make a criticism about Sotomayor.
And then I can add that they're not
you can't decide that they're not comparable.
Really?
They're both. Wait a minute. You're going to impose on people, you got to buy my boss's book and going out to whenever she lectures?
Flitting off on private jets to remote islands, having.
Okay, this isn't worth it.
Oh, this isn't worth it. Oh, Jessica, shut your mouth. Oh, we go back. Roll the tape. Oh my goodness. And look at Jesse cool ass. Look at Jesse cool ass. Look. Oh man. Oh, we're gonna enjoy the 5 today, y'all. I got that. Oh man. Talking about politics, history this, timestamps this. It gets real dark, man. So I got to have me a good laugh. Y'all got to have y'all a good laugh too, man. You know? But we know the truth. We see through all the BS, man. But she said, oh, this isn't worth it, Jessica.
Clarence Thomas and Sonia Sotomayor are not comparable. I mean, Elena Kagan
I'm
even
not so
sent
sure
back
about that.
bagels.
Wait, let me tell you something.
Okay.
You want to make a criticism about Thomas? I should make a
true
criticism
patriot.
about Sotomayor.
And then I can add that they're not
you can't decide that they're not comparable.
Really?
They're both. Wait a minute. You're going to impose on people. You got to buy my boss's book and going out to whenever she
I'm just saying,
lectures.
flitting off on private jets to remote islands, having
Okay, this isn't worth it.
Because it's not going your way anymore.
You said your
That's not
point
true.
and I said mine. Now
Fine.
let's turn to this. If you thought the Democrats' anti-MAGA agenda couldn't get any more ridiculous, the party rallying behind Kamala Harris by leaning into the word weird.
So she just shut down just completely shut it down. And Jessica just judge. Go judge. Get a judge. Shut down Jessica, yeah. Yeah. All right, let me stop interrupting. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little excited, man. Judge Janine put her big toes down. I got excited. I'm sorry, y'all.
Said mine. Now let's turn to this. If you thought the Democrats' anti-MAGA agenda couldn't get any more ridiculous, the party rallying behind Kamala Harris by leaning into the word weird to attack Donald Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, an apparent callback to Kamala's attack against Trump if she were ever to face him on the debate stage.
Well, it's just plain weird. I mean, that's the box you put that in, right?
It's not just a weird style that he brings. It's that this leads to weird policies.
That is weird behavior.
More extreme, more weird, more erratic.
I mean, on the other side, they're just weird.
The 32 ounces of weird.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate.
And by the way, they are weird. It is bizarre. It's weird. It is weird.
J.D. Vance, just dumb Vance, is pretty weird.
J.D. Vance, brushing off the attack, says, keep him coming.
Doesn't hurt my feelings. Look, the price of admission, meaning the price of getting to serve the people of this country, is the Democrats are going to attack us with everything that they have. I think it's an honor.
And the media's honeymoon with Kamala is far from over. New York Magazine is out with this cover of Harris and her Democrat cheerleaders titled, Welcome to Camelot. Camelot. All right. Okay, so I'll start with you, Brian. They're changing. I mean, we were extremist, we were radical, and now we're just weird. Why are they softening the terminology when we needed to be deprogrammed? We were a cult. Now we're weird.
I could give my opinion. I'm not sure what's behind it. I wasn't in part of that think tank. But I will say this. The whole democracy is at stake was not working. But saying that Donald Trump and he's going to overthrow democracy wasn't working. The trying to put him in jail at lawfare wasn't working. So now they say these are the candidates we got to deal with. We got the team together. So let's make them weird. And I thought that Donald Trump Jr. put out a couple of videos that said, I'll give you weird. Kamala Harris giving her pronouns before a big speech to Chris Cuomo before a major thing. And to talk about some of her stances when it comes to AOC, saying that we should start taxing people 80%. She's like, you know what? That's a good, innovative idea. That's kind of weird. Also, I think outside Jesse, most of us are weird. Most of us, outside Jesse, most of us have a little bit of thing that's a little non-traditional. And I think by calling people weird, that'll make them more relatable.
Is this Dana, a part of their effort to appeal to Gen Z? Because, they may buy into that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously, it was a poll-tested word. Or what I think is weird is not thinking for yourself and just listening to the bat signal and saying, okay, today we call them weird.
Amen. And we say this on the channel every single time. Think for yourself. And as you see right now, a lot of people are running with the first thing they see. The first thing they see. Going off skin color. Going off gender. Identity politics. And guess what? The left, they know people that are that lost and clueless. And know that people can't think for themselves. And this is why I tell you guys, don't be surprised if what we see this upcoming convention. Don't be surprised. They're gonna try to throw up a fan favorite. It could be Michelle Obama. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Be ready. Like I told y'all, their last hope now is we're man. They're gonna try to hit us any kind of way they can. And again, like most people are saying, it won't be fair. But we encourage everybody to go. We got to do our part, man. We can't get complacent, man. Because right now we're hearing from DEI. Didn't earn it. Not qualified and unqualified. Laughing and giggling when there's millions of people struggling, dying. She had one job, couldn't even do that.
Got it. And then everybody does it. I think it's so bizarre. I'd rather just think for myself. I also think that it's amorphous language. It's like, well, weird can be good, right? I guess. But I've also thought online has been pretty interesting to say J.D. Vance is weird. And then you click on the picture and it's some like craziness on the left. So I don't know where this is all going. I think that both sides are trying to land on how they want to define each other now because the race is different.
Well, could it be, Jesse, that people are just tired of the name calling? And
I'm not tired of it. I love the name calling, Judge, and I like laughing, but I guess we're going to have to go with, what's the new one? Crazy? It's hard to keep up with, but these are good.
These are good.
Listen, I think probably November 6th, the Democrats are going to look back at this landslide shellacking that they just got handed and think, why did I waste 3 days in late July calling the Trump people weird? The only way Kamala Harris has a shot, and I mean any shot, is if she distinguishes herself from Joe Biden. She has to say how she's different from Joe Biden. She can't say I'm to the left of Joe Biden because there's nowhere out there. That's as far as we've gotten. She has to say what she would do differently and why she would do it differently. If she just runs as a new face of the Biden administration, it's just a hellacious disaster. Now, if you've been called a racist Nazi dictator and then they start calling you weird, I bet Trump's pretty happy with that. I don't think he would mind. Now, when I saw Trump demolish Joe Biden for 90 minutes, I didn't see him weird. When I saw Trump go like this, fight after surviving a bullet, I didn't think weird. Most people don't see that when they see Donald Trump. And if you want to play that game, we can play it all day. Look at the Biden White House. You got cocaine, you got rabid dogs, you got secret Parkinson's doctors, you have Dylan. All up in that place. It's political projection. They leaked something. Trump was going to call her weird. So she's like, oh, okay, rubber glue. This is like the lamest thing you've ever. I miss the heady days of the big debates about nuclear policy from the 80s. That's what I really miss, Jessica. Can we get back to that, please?
Yes. And Jessica, while I was gone, Kamala, apparently one of the most unpopular politicians.
Let's clap it up for Jesse, y'all. Let's clap it. We gotta clap it up for Jessica. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up, man. We're ending this thing off on a good note today, y'all.
In the country has gone up 8 points. And I don't know that she's done much in the week that I've been gone, but doesn't this show how the media can actually formulate the public's opinion about who they want?
Well, I think that applies to us, too, as members of the media, that people watch us on TV, and it affects their opinions of things. And there's no doubt that she's had a very good week in terms of coverage, but she's just flat out had a good week. She's done really effective rallies, her team of surrogates, and that's where weird comes from. It comes from Governor Tim Walz from Minnesota, who has a very plain speaking way about him, and he was giving an interview, and he said they're just weird, and then it caught on from there. And I think that people are sick of the vitriol. They are sick of hearing that it's the end of the earth if X thing happens. People did live through 4 years of Donald Trump and came out the other side of it, and then went and elected Joe Biden. But they don't feel that he's the existential threat necessarily, as Brian was bringing up. And so there has to be a reframing. But to Jesse's point, that people don't think that Donald Trump is weird. You listen to these rallies where he's talking about sharks getting electrocuted. No, you could say that. If you are not a diehard Trump supporter, the late, great Hannibal Lecter doesn't resonate in the same way. The sharks, the weird stuff about batteries. Like, Donald Trump is not a normal human, and I guess it's only...
Oh, boy. Oh. I see where the comments... Now, I was reading... I told y'all, when we were reading the comments at the beginning, I was seeing what everybody was saying. Why is Jessica trending right now on out of this video? Why is she trending? She's lost. Everybody wants her to step down. People are sending stuff to Fox, writing letters to Fox. You just can't make this up, man. I thought we were ending off on a good note. Look at this.
Jesse, that is normal in all of this.
Should we pull up the tapes of Kamala Harris and
but you can play that
weird?
game.
I just think that it's...
You want to talk batteries?
But if you,
I mean, you guys
I don't
spent
want to
$10 trillion. You installed 8.
Oh,
that's weird.
What I want to talk about is that
that's weird.
Whatever the strategy is now, it is working. So Kamala Harris is now running either tied or ahead in national polling. Same in the swing states. Her favorability not just up 8 points, it's up 12 points. While Donald Trump has gone down 5.
She's the next
don't
Obama.
Do it.
She's going to win.
And J.D. Vance has gone down 8 points.
So nervous.
Democratic enthusiasm is up 26
but she's only
points.
doing one thing. She's reading speeches.
Why are you saying, oh my God?
Because I'm like, we have to tease.
She's going to win. Oh my God.
Yeah, because we have to tease.
Kamala Harris, the next Barack Obama. It's a cultural phenomenon. How do we stop her, Brian?
All right. Coming up. Outrage over the Olympics opening ceremony.
Click here.
I love it. They are all in just shambles, man, because of Jessica. I mean, just unbelievable. You know, she's the next Obama. It's just, but he's being real though, man. You know, you just can't make this stuff up, man. You just cannot make this stuff up. I'm glad we got to check that one out with you guys. What do y'all think? Comment down below. You know, and again, they are going to try to hit us with everything, man. Y'all be ready for this upcoming August, man. Be ready. Be ready for this upcoming August, you know. But you want to talk about weird. Boy, look at Biden's cabinet. Oh, man. Now, that's weird. But, hey, man, we're rocking and rolling, y'all. Y'all comment down below. Show your boy some love. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And we are wishing the best in everybody's life, man. Don't care what side you stand on. Don't care where you're from. Don't care what your skin color is. One love to the human race, man. And we're going to keep spreading that, y'all. Okay? You know, we're trying to get this thing turned around, man. Again, we don't know what to expect any time from now. So prayers for America, prayers for you guys and your family. You know, prayers for Trump and his family. You know, again, we are in a fight. Oh, my water spilled out. I'm wasting water all on the floor. But we are in a fight to get our country back, man. Yes, indeed. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.